Alright, continuing this, so we're on the third day of the first act. Or, well, technically it's the fourth day, but we're writing a poem for Natsuki, and I'm gonna play through the third day because I want to see if her dialogue and poem is different like Yuri's. And then obviously I'll play through her Sunday portion, and then I don't think that'll take the full hour. I think I'll be able to get partway through Act 2 with Natsuki. So yeah. And then once there, I can sort of just I'll have all 9 pictures, so I'm basically guaranteed the good ending. So let's go. Valentine. What the hell was that? All right, so it's just lag. Play or parfait. Clouds. Rain clouds is Sayori's, I think. Milk. Cheeks. Lollipop. Kiss. Bunny. Cute. Rose. That one gets me. Jesus, this one's hard. Party. That was a hard one. Anime. Poof. Nibble. Jump. Bed. I keep forgetting. Bedside. How did I not know that? Skirt. Ribbon. Even though Sayori. Oh no, that's a bow tie, not a ribbon. I have no clue what the. No, not Monica is the ribbon. Oh, I don't know why that's hers. Marshmallow. Disown. Let's go. Tears. Ah, shit. Disown was probably hers. Oh man. The last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I'll say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's never gonna get old. That dumb joke's gonna stay in my head for the rest of my life. I don't even know what mon means. I just know Ika means squid. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, a joke makes no sense in translation. I think, she's confused here, and I was thinking that I was thinking maybe the reason is, this game would have been originally in Japanese, and she'd say, it's right in your name. And then she would say, oh yeah, it makes no sense in translation, obviously to English. It's like basically subbed anime. When they say something like, "Oh, I don't know how to speak English," or like a dubbed anime, they're like, "I don't know how to speak English," and then they say English. It would kind of be like this. She would be saying like, "Oh," she'd be saying in Japanese. She'd say like, "Oh, how do you not like squid? It's right in your name." And she'd be like, "That joke makes no sense in translation," and everyone would be like, "What the fuck is she saying?" But Monica would obviously be self-aware that this game is in English, so it's. I think the more logical explanation is that that's a weird reaction to like saying that. She'd normally be like, you got me there, Natsuki, but she's like, actually, that joke makes no sense in translation. And then she's like, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Oh, there's. So you're sitting at the desk in the corner room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. He's sorry. Don't mind me. Go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sawyer shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Alright, good. Just double checking. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed. with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Will, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? I don't know. This is just like a me thing, but I've I've mentioned before. I think in Act 3, Monica talks about sleep. I think it's starting to affect me psychologically. Well, like not psychologically, obviously, but like it's starting to affect my sleep pattern. Because normally I have alarms set for every day on the week except Sunday. Sunday is the day where I don't have anything and can usually sleep in. And when I wake up on Sunday, like normally I on normal days I go to bed at around a bit in between 11 to 12 and wake up at around 6 to 7. That's like normal. And when I say I usually get around 6 to 7 hours of sleep. I don't hit the 8 mark. But on Sunday, I go to sleep around the same time. And I wake up at like anywhere from like 9 to 10, which is pretty reasonable. But I feel like so much more tired. Like I just feel off like getting up without an alarm. Like I feel like I need an alarm to like get up. Even though I'm getting more sleep, getting like 8 to 9 hours rather than like 6 to 7. I just feel like I need it. I feel like I don't feel fully energized without like getting up artificially rather than naturally. I guess I don't really know, but that's just I was thinking about. That's why I drink love water, I guess, to stay awake. I was thinking about drinking a soda, but I would probably crash like halfway through the second video. That's why I didn't. So, oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room with Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Will. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Will. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it is now than it has always been. Haha, you're so funny, Will. Have you thought that maybe you're always seen her as that cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Well, you know a lot more than I do, or the main character. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll just try and talk to her, so just try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to each other. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting her this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you. Oh yeah, this is different because we talked with Yuri on the third day. I look up, see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just. Natsuki glances down at her side. Still a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me. I'll leave you alone, I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're the one who tried to think that we were thinking about. If you say you're thinking about someone, in this context, how they're depressed, like, that's that's not to be taken in the wrong way. If it were a different scenario, then maybe, but this is on you, Natsuki. Jesus. You're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she'd go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. It's the thing I was talking about, sleep. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it will be a lot more obvious. It's fairly obvious now, but yeah. I should have thought of it the way from the start. Natsuki fills with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, Yuri told us this too. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so. I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Monica, we don't even get a chance to read. She's like, okay, everyone. Does she say, okay, you three? Oh, that's funny. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder if she was talking about with Sayori. How to hang a noose properly. I don't know. Let's see, Natsuki. So her third day poem was different. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble making that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Aha. So I guess you are jealous. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing's obviously the best, right? Took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. How did you not know that? Literally, was it not obvious? This is something Yuri says in Act 2, I'm pretty sure. She acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too, right? Will, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shown my poems before like this. Alright, so this is basically, we're getting into the deep stuff now with Natsuki. This is what happened with Yuri on day 3. So, Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't everyone see that, or anyone? I just want Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tight. Well, that's just her normal stance. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab her poem with my hand until she relaxes her grip on it. Place it flat on my desk and smooth out the wrinkles she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your own style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I wrote one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for you to think your style is more amateur than hers. Alright, so basically, I think this is what happened with, we probably went the same route with Yuri. Or the same, I sort of just like, I went through Yuri's third day dialogue, but I sort of just like glazed through it and didn't really realize until after that it was like new stuff. But I assume when we were going through her dialogue on the third day, we said something along the similar lines, where like it's wrong for Natsuki to blank. And yeah, and Sayori, she always means well. It was probably we probably did the same thing for Yuri, where we like sort of backed her up against everyone else. It's the same thing regarding Natsuki. If you go her route, then I guess it would be the same thing. It is the same thing. You just back her up against everything else. And then Sayori, you're sort of like helping everyone, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. I'm not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set the poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. So this poem should be different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this poem is different. Because the problem is, I don't remember what they did their third day poems. But I'm pretty sure the third day poems is different. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that because I honestly only remember the first and second day poems of everyone. I don't really remember the third day poems from Act 1. But I'm pretty sure this poem is different from what would have been her poem if you didn't go her route. So anyway, I guess I'll read it. Because Yuri's I didn't recognize. It looked different. But this one, we'll see. Because you, tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart. But what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trust in me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer, because you think of me. Because you. This is obviously about us, just like Yuri's. So, why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. I was just a little surprising to read. Or I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hand surprised me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me her poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you don't, I would. Never mind. I'm just glad you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's the same with Yuri. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Ah, yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. And then we're just going to skip. Because we know that, I think when we tested this with Yuri, her dialogue after wasn't, or when we were exchanging numbers, her dialogue was different. And then now, Sayori goes home. Oh, this is different, though. This is interesting, because I remember we fucked up on the second day. We should have read Yuri's dialogue. And during the Yuri route, we probably should have read Natsuki's dialogue, because Yuri, on the second day, doesn't let us read her poem. I'm wondering what's going to happen today, because she clearly, at this point, I'm not sure Natsuki did this, because I probably would have caught onto it the second day, and then on the third day. I remember, no, Natsuki, when we went Yuri's route, Natsuki did share her poem the second day. I do remember that. Yuri didn't. So what's she going to do today? I'm not going to skip it. I want to see what happens. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. Well, the thing is, yeah, I think it was different with Natsuki. I think she might have been normal when we went Yuri's route. Well, obviously not normal, but she would, at least, like, her dialogue wasn't too different. Yuri has taken this a lot more personally. Like, she didn't share her poem with us yesterday, and she said that she basically thinks that, like, we don't like her, and that we'd rather spend time with everyone else. I'm not sure Natsuki thought that, but, well, it was different, because I guess it makes sense, because when we picked Yuri to spend the weekend with, and when we picked Yuri during the argument, she was clearly taken aback by that. Yuri wasn't that much taken aback, but I guess this is to compensate. She's taken a lot more aback when, like, we're sharing poems with her, I guess. So, I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. So it's the same thing, essentially. So yeah, that's really intriguing. I didn't know, because we still got to see Natsuki's poems. The third day, I guess. And this is the same. Yeah, she says, okay, you three. Instead of, okay, everyone. And then I'm going to pick Natsuki, obviously, because I need her last picture from Sunday. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I see. So this is after. So basically, honestly, so this, I'm pretty sure this happened when we went Yuri's route and picked Yuri. Because Natsuki was taken aback. So Yuri complimented Natsuki trying to be like Sayori. Now it's the other way around. I really shouldn't have skipped that dialogue. That was kind of a mistake on me. But it's essentially, it's the same thing that's happening. So look. Natsuki goes around and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably be helped too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri's the only... Yeah, this is basically... Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell she tried to say something Sayori would say. Because Sayori helps everyone feel smile with themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how it slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Humph. Natsuki gives me your number. Okay. I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the only one helping, the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Foreshadowing. Well, not really foreshadowing because her dad doesn't kill her, but I guess this would be the first time we talked about her dad. Cause hopefully she opens up more about this Sunday. Cause the first time I saw us play through, they went the Natsuki route, and I don't really remember anything memorable on Sunday. But I guess that's because at the time I didn't really know the game, or since it was my first time watching someone play through. So honestly, yeah, hopefully because Yuri, we got a lot of intriguing dialogue from her Sunday. So hopefully the same with Natsuki. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad's home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. We don't know each other's address, so... Yeah, I'm really going to show you why I love bacon so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be hanging out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. What was she gonna say? Can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I get to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Now it's the dialogue with Sayori. I'm going to skip that, because we've already done this, and yeah. So, alright, so this is straight with Natsuki. So we tested this versus when we first went the Yuri route. We went the Yuri route when we went we picked Yuri Sunday when we went the Sayori route. And then we picked Yuri Sunday when we went the Yuri route, and there was no change. So I'm not going to play this again. I'm just going to play this route once through on Sunday. I'm going to read the entire thing, though, because I honestly think there's more to this than I know. Hopefully there should be, because there was a lot more to Yuri's route than I knew. So, hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes make the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel awkward, alright? It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Just let yourself in. Oh, this is the kitchen. It's pretty nice. Just gonna throw that out there. So, see you brought a lot of stuff. Why is there a table, like, right smack dab in the center of the kitchen? Like, that's gonna make it so inconvenient to cook. Like, you can put it in, like, a different room. Or, I guess, the layout of this kitchen. You know, whatever. It's not important. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Will? Come on. Since when do we need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yep. This is ridiculously heavy. Haha. Carried all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Haha. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Well, it literally is, because you're like 4'11". Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are you getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Aha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. I'm pretty sure we said that to Yuri too, but hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, whoa there. She's literally, I love how Yuri, she never at all brings up Monika's size. And then Monika's like, yeah, you've been stuffing your bra and you're a fairly nice bod. But yeah, I've just been thinking about it. Natsuki's older than me. She's like 4'11". She looks like 13, 14. Somehow she's older than me. Jesus. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who want to buy types like yours. Yeah, about that. Lots of them are in jail right now, and the others are only into like internet mods that are like that. They're all lowly cons. And why would you say that? Why would the main character say that? He knows how petite she is. Why? Oh my god. Anyway, how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. You're basically admitting you do. So gross. Hey, what was that? Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Finally found your weakness, Will. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Please spare me. End my suffering. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn around about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Will, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Color the batter, of course. Making each tray a different color. That way. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Well, I do, but anyway, that way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? You want to? Ah, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like that baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and the most fun. It's about a million times more worth it in the end just looking at it. It makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori Monka's delight expressions. I'm just wondering, So, at this point, Natsuki's dad is probably strict, and he's now probably, like, starting to become a bit abusive at this point. I know because, like, everybody in the first act, or at least Sayori, she had, but normally, each character has their flaws. So, like, Sayori, she had mild depression. Yuri, she was like, well, Yuri had a slew of problems. Yuri's problems, her problems that like get amplified is mainly her personality, like Monka said. But her main problem was she cuts basically, and then which is quite a big jump from like mild depression to cutting. But and then Natsuki's problem is like not even her. It's with her dad is strict. So like in the first act, Yuri seems to have the biggest problems, and then she also reads that weird book. She even in the first act, her book, The Portrait of Markov, was still that's like she. I wouldn't say she. That's basically a cult. I would say that's like a cult book. I would pretty much. Well, it makes sense why she'd have two of them. She's trying to recruit, but and that's an explanation for how she makes all that money for that stuff, the knife collection and the oil collection. So I mean, yeah. And then in Act 2, Sayori obviously, but we can basically take her at the end of Act 1 and make that Act 2. She is suicidal, and that's basically her problem got amplified. And then Yuri, her personality got amplified, not her cutting, because she still cuts, but like her obsessive, and she still has like the blood fetish, but like her personality amplified to where she became like obsessive and basically like yandere or whatever the term is. So basically, like, she won't let anyone else have you. And then Natsuki, her dad goes from being strict to total and complete abusive father. Like, not just beating her, but, like, not feeding her as well. And then Monica, she goes from, I guess, because when, it's before she becomes club, I think at the point she becomes club president, when she forms the club and she's the president. Alright, at that point, she gains realization. Because, like, or she has the epiphany, and she realizes she's in a game. Because, she says that in Act 3, like, her life slowly started to become more gray and more dull. Until at one point she realized, like, this isn't life, this is a game. And then, when you think about it, she never talked about before the club. Like, the earliest she mentioned was, like, at one time in the club, Yuri brought a bottle of wine for whatever reason. And then, at that point, she had her epiphany. It was before then. And she never talks about before her epiphany. Like, she doesn't talk about debate club. She doesn't talk about before the literature club. So it's safe to say, like, her epiphany happened as soon as she formed the club and became president. And for whatever reason, that position of president. Because we see in Act 4, Sayuri has the epiphany as well when she becomes president. So, yeah, that's fairly... So just forming the literature club and becoming president gave her the epiphany. But even before then, she still was like, her life was dull, and it was getting more gray and gray. So she was probably suffering from, like, mild depression, like Sayori as well. But that turned into her realization, I guess. But anyway. Yeah, we gotta finish this. I need to at least start on Act 2 with Natsuki's route, so. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that, too. I'm gonna skip the entire first day in Act 2 and just do the poems, and then I'll slow down from there. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. Still, it'll just take a little longer. Geez, it'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Beat! After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, well, Natsuki would know. I think in one of the mods it was mentioned that, like, her dad beat her, but apparently not. I was honestly wondering whether that was in the actual game, but I never went down this route before, so now I guess I know it's not. Natsuki, I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? She literally beat the icing, so... I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, through enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoops off my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with her all her might. Ah! Force of Natsuki pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault's that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I love how he just needs the text lines. I'm faster. You could have like cut that out and skipped to this, but no, need that addition. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. This is the last picture we need. And also, this picture should not exist. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, why would you end up in... Not only... It's understandable that, like, you grab her arm to stop you from, like, shoving icing onto your face. But you grab her other hand. You push her up against a wall. Oh, Jesus. Why? This picture, it's... No. Well, the main character apparently likes her body type, so I mean... You don't know what can happen here. This shouldn't exist. Aha, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Listen, if you have to say those lines, I probably shouldn't do this. Then you shouldn't do it. Did he do something? I think he said the exact same thing with Yuri. He's like, I probably shouldn't do this, but... And then he just licks her finger. Oh my god. If you are ever thinking about those lines, like, I probably shouldn't do this, but... And you do whatever it is, then you failed. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Are you joking me or not? That's basically what Yuri did, except with blood. And this time, you're the aggressor here. You're the one doing it. It's not even Yuri doing it to you and you doing it back. You're straight up doing it. Oh my god. The main character. I swear to god. Lolicon confirmed. He is... Why? Why would anyone do that? Jesus. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Well, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How'd the moon turn to this so quickly? I don't know, because you licked the icing off her finger. Oh my god. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Is the jasmine essence Yuri left here? Alright, finally, it's done. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. You have a fucking fire alarm? We have a smoke alarm. Well, we should have a fire alarm, because I see a sprinkler in my room. So, I mean, there's just, I don't know. See, two. That one sprinkler is in such a fucking useless place. It'll literally spray at the wall. It doesn't even spray in the room. Anyway, out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? Thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How can you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Why would you leave a dirty tray in the oven? Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. The moment has already been lost. Watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add icing. It's not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. It gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make a more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. Ugh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Haha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not to expect me to think you're cute. Also, notice how her arms are exposed but Yuri's weren't? I don't think we ever see a point except that one scene in Act 2 where Yuri's sleeve is rolled up. Where we ever see, because it's easy to assume she has cuts on her arm 24/7, so that's why she always wears long sleeves. What the heck? Dan Salvato liked the tweet. Why is it on every single one? This happened last time as well. This literally happened last time. Jesus. Anyway, it's a bit irrelevant. Let's see, well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki, before we start, and then the next slide. When we're finished, Jesus. When we're finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire the work. Look how pretty they all are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Oh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I need to save my appetite. Alright, about this, yeah. So basically, her dad's just strict. He's not abusive in Act 1. He's just, I've literally said before, he's the type of dad that makes their child eat everything on the plate, no matter what it is. That's not abusive, that's strict. Like, and there's a difference between disciplining your child and then just, like, fucking beating them. Like, spanking is discipline. Like, smacking, like, the palm of their hands discipline. Like, beating them with a closed fist, that's abuse. Like, in this act, her dad is just strict. So ideally, she has it easiest out of everyone. Because, like, fucking Yuri, her problems, she still had her problems in Act 1 that carried on to Act 2, like, her side problems. Yuri is just a complete mess. Like, she cuts, she has, like, blood fetish. I'm pretty sure she's, like, in a cult or whatever with a portrait of Markov, whatever that is. Sayori, she has mild depression, but quickly turns, like, she's suicidal. And Natsuki, she just has a strict dad. Aha. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. She just brushes off. Well, anyway. I'm actually kind of disappointed in Natsuki's Sunday routine. Because we learned a lot more. We got a lot more information about Yuri's Sunday. We got a lot more dialogue. That was very interesting. But now it's just this. With her talking about her dad forcing her to eat our dinner. Anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Alright? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You could bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Oh my god. What's with this yawning? But also, so I'm pretty sure Yuri probably said this as well. Like, she suggested that we do it in a trip with Sayori, but still, we don't go check on Sayori. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Aha. I wish she would listen to me the way she does to you. Yeah. And again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does this to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What do you say about before? Not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. You want to read manga or go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Will, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Oh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Natsuki suddenly gets close to me. Wait, Natsuki. Staying interested in me. Natsuki looks up at me. She looks up at you. Her head's gonna be like tilted straight up, and yours will be tilted like straight down. Jeez. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt. This was different. Because, oh, Jesus Christ. This was different. Because when we went with Yuri, we just like held onto her hand. But Natsuki literally like grabs my shirt. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What's happening? My head starts to go dizzy. I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. There's been an awakening. Have you felt it? Oh, Jesus. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Will. Sayori. Just now we weren't... I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but if you say just now we weren't... That's not the right way to go, because that's basically admitting that you were. You would say, ah, Sayori. You would act like nothing happened. It's okay, Will. I just stopped by to say hi. Ah, well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. About that, you won't. So just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered. Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Aha, well, anyway. I'm still going to go get the picture on this one. I'm going to say I love you. Mainly because I don't want to reject her. That's like a dick thing to do. So, at this point we have all 9 pictures. I'm just going to get this last picture to make sure. And then we should move on to Act 2. And I should be in a good setup for the good ending. So yeah, anyway. Well, I tried staying in my room. But my imagination is being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Will? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Will. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Jeez. Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Will. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Will, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand on Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I say I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. And I'm going to say I love you. You always be my dearest friend. Fucking worst response ever. I love you. Now we can skip this. Because we don't have to worry. Because we can just slingshot into Act 2. You kind of left her hanging, you know. Jesus, fuck. I skipped the entire thing. That better not have fucked up my, good ending right there. Skipping past the entire fucking hanging sequence. I literally... I fucking skipped everything. Aw. Good thing. I didn't want to see that. I don't want to fucking see her hanging from the ceiling. Alright, so. We should be set up. Because we can't load anymore. Oh yeah. Character.Sayori is missing a corrupt. So it starts a new game either way. So we can... Is it going to skip? that music. Anyway. So we can skip all the way until the first poem, basically, because everything's the same. So I think it'll skip past all the glitches, because it skips so fucking fast. Because we can skip this portion. The only portion, once we finish the first poem, we won't skip. And then, yeah, so I'll write this for Natsuki this time. The special poem. Alright, so we got I don't remember which two we got last time, but there's only really one poem that matters. Okay, hold on. Two. I messed up. There's two that matter. Alright, today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how... This, honestly. Alright. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I would be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. So now, there's two poems. There's only really... Well, I guess all the poems matter, but there's only two that matter in terms of lore that have, like, hidden... Or there's only one. When I say one poem, I hope we get it the next time. Because that poem has a ton of secrets that... But other than that, I'll probably talk about on the third, when I do the secret ending in lore, but... Behind this is Yuri, and the person speaking is Monica. So Monica, she cut herself and then let it drip onto here. But then she's saying how she was disgusted with herself and won't do it again. And this is obviously Yuri. I think even if you brighten it up, it'll say Yuri. I'm going to screenshot this. Hold on. Shoot, I can't screenshot it. I have to command... Wrong thing. Sound. We don't want that. There's my picture. Not my picture. Why did I say that? I've literally said every time it's not my picture, but that is my. There's the background. The picture that is my background. So, yeah. So Monica, she cut once, and then she didn't do it again. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how Yuri feels now. So apparently she gets the same euphoric feeling that Yuri does when she cuts, but she understands that like she can't be doing this at this point. Yuri's too far gone. Like, she cuts her entire fucking forearm. So, like, she's clearly obsessed. But Monica, she's, like, disgusted with herself now. So, anyway. We're going to do one for, Natsuki now. Fluffy. Marshmallow. Boop. Some of these are actually, Sayori's that go to her now. Or Yuri, so... Let's see, sweet, cheer, jumpy, doki doki, heartbeat. I might get 20 off 20. Kawaii, pink, cute, silly, a candy. Then, strawberry. I'm not going to skip this part, though. Because I want to see what happens with Natsuki. Well, I know what happens, but I want to see if I get anything else. Hi again, Will. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. About your face, though, you should get that checked out. Thanks for keep... Oh, the fucking classroom is tilted. I'm pretty sure it's tilted at least. It looks tilted. Can it not be tilted? Actually, commit your promise, Will. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, hey, Natsuki. Oh, come on, like he deserves a slay. You're right to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, I can't read. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Monica, you're blocking my vision here. I can't read. Monica, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Will. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now you're in the club and all. Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that earring. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I also look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, thank God, the classroom's back to normal. That really hurts my eyes, looking at the tilted classroom. Oh, there's the chair in the back. See, look, there's proof that, along with everything else, the desks are not connected to the chairs. There's even a chair in the closet. I swear there wasn't a chair in there the first act. Did someone hang themselves in there? What's going on in there? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't appear to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Oh. I hear Natsuki are an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something there? Fucking Monica. Oh, keeps going off screen. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? That's besides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a little volume of manga, and there's a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out from the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box out with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a close look at the box set she's in mind. Parfait Girls. It's a set I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If we're gonna judge, you can do it through a glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Will. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature shop. Don't judge a book. I need water for this. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking anime feminine poses. What'd be cool is if they changed that to 3 to represent like how Sayori got corrupted and she's no longer exists. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? I'm going to Google that word because I have no clue what it means. It's probably stupid of me, but it was understandable to Google jasmine essential oil, but yeah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Is this classroom tilted again? Why is it tilted? We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I'm getting like a headache. Why is the classroom fucking tilted? I didn't exactly expect to be seen this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes no one knows. The viewer peering over my shoulder is much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through your volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes, after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I'm like seriously getting a headache. Why is the classroom tilted? That's so obnoxious. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk about it at the same time. It's like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Thank God. The one thing this game affects me, not the disturbing content, not the psychological horror, the fucking tilted classroom. God, So annoying. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, it's fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Jesus. It might be also lack of, not even lack of sleep, just sleep schedule. Jesus. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. Huh? You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Huh. Can't ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't ever bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. I'm also kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably hard for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Well, I mean, you could hide it better, but... Well, now he would, because Monica fucked with his personality, but... At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Aha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What the... Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. She was talking to us about falling asleep, yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Okay, then. She having, like, heart attack, stroke, whatever? Hey. Alright, Natsuki. Her old character file is getting corrupted. Dun, 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 dun. What if I click history? Oh, no, it just stops. Oh, it's going off the screen now. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Oh, Natsuki, you alright there? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. She doesn't even throw it at Natsuki. She's just like in her general direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Will. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? So yeah, now her dad's clearly abusing her. She wasn't good. Apparently she doesn't have the nutrition to get herself through the day. Yeah, let's go with Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki, I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably my favorite, so I share mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing our things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's why I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you I don't have to go around announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh yeah, I don't think we saw Monica's poem the first day because I accidentally skipped over it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? So you're not a third year. I knew her humor with her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is. Natsuki's feeling proud when I won't take that away from her. And yeah, about that, I just realized on the first day everyone's poems are normal, so I'm actually just going to skip this. Skip Monika's poem. Oh, I fucked up. Because she has dialogue about Natsuki. Like, she talked about Yuri cutting herself. And now it wasn't appropriate for us to be around her, but completely forgot about that, huh? Don't worry, Will. We're all a little embarrassed to you, know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past you. Yeah, it's very true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Will. Really? It's a lot computer than I expected. Haha, oh geez. No, it makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment. Aha, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on her. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ha ha ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Lonely cons. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, I want to read my poem now. So that's the only difference. She, like, basically, yeah, this is all the same. But just that's the only change, like her midline where she talks about Yuri and Natsuki. But yeah. I know Yuri shares her poem the first day as well. The second day, she shares her poem as well. Uh-oh. 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 I love how we skip through it so fast. We don't even give it a chance to, like, glitch out. Yeah, we don't even give it a chance to glitch out. We skip through it so fast. Any percent run. Oh, shit. I fucked up. Hey, Will. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Skip? I don't want you. she tried to get with us, but Monica's like, nah. You know what? I think I have time. I think I can finish the, I think I finished the good ending. Why not? I think I have time. Shouldn't take too long, because I essentially have, well, maybe. I might stop at the second day. We'll see. So, puppy. Hair. Doki Doki. Bliss. A party. Socks. Charm. Joy. Fuck. When are we going to get our special poem? Did we not get it? Weren't we supposed to get our special poem today? Did I skip through the fucking special poem? That's annoying. Huh? Sunny. Pure. Pink. Where's the glitch word? Clumsy. Promise. Childhood. Guess we don't get that on the second day. Probably the third day. Flower. Fluffy. Kitty. Milk. And then I think Monica's thing jumps. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fuck, no it doesn't. Next day. Not skipping this part. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting alright. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Will. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression. The wave of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to a corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You deserve to have to worry so much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing, now you know you really didn't mean it. Ah, well, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Just have to crack my knuckles real quick. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm pretty sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, wait. This is different. Me bowls sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, and then reciprocally, faultlessly offered Scalerum Malacia Nade. What the fuck is up with their mouth? I haven't seen this before. That's really weird. Oh, Jesus. Yuri, she has the realistic eyes. Natsuki has the fucking realistic mouth. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hee hee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Aha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, what? We read with you yesterday. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Aha. What took you so long anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Aha. It makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more crap than I deserve. Guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still. That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, thanks, Yuri. Just play something for us sometime. Aha, that's how it clicks to me. Well, I am working on writing a song. That's not done yet. And I'm not going to look into the files because we know what already happens, so it's not worth my time. Whew. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Jesus. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Will. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I was hoping I could share with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Well, your compliments put me in a good mood. I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Ah, I suppose so. I don't think I'd say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After you finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're getting over there. My screen, though. Oh, alright there. What's the story about, anyways? Well, I like the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experimentation prison. The people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler there. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You admit, well, kind of dark. Even the before version was very dark. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Will? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so silent and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. But I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book I'd put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Just stop me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulders if I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Here, this should work, right? Slam my desk and tilt against Yuri's and hold the book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm's in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that's what makes it difficult to turn the pages. Here. So, what's cool about the second act? If you go Yuri's route, you get her first two. You get this the first day, and then the second day you get the scene with her and the chocolate. But if you go Natsuki's route, you get her first day scene and Yuri's first day scene, because her obsessive traits are amplified, so she will be with you both, no matter what you do. But yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb as she flips to her side. But in holding like this, we're held even closer than before. So this is the chair that Natsuki used in the previous act. Why would you think that would be a good idea? Just wondering. So, yeah, I don't know why, but we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Jesus! I've played this game for way too long. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been patient with me, yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh yeah, and then her face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things, she says it all, right? I'll talk about this later, but this book actually has some sort of relevance to, like, the storyline. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about it. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. By water, you mean, Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. By water, you mean, you're cutting yourself, right? What on earth was that about? Will? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figure we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Start with Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing after your last one. Are you joking me? I wrote this one for you. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find a style right away. Well, I did literally write this for you. I got your thing at least like 15 out of 20 times, but the thing is, I think because of Yuri's obsessive personality and the way with the code works, if we spend time with Yuri, that overrides what we did with the poems. So it basically puts in place that like she doesn't like it because we spend time with Yuri. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you're spending time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. The cool thing is, we didn't see this in the last time, but this, or well, you might have, but this is actually code in base 64. If you translate it, you get something fairly cool. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look over all this again before I make the third episode, or like, not third episode. This is like the 8th or 9th one, before I talk about the secret third ending and like the rest of the game. So I'll have to like translate this. How do I screenshot this? I need to somehow hit F12. Oh no. Fucking damn it. I never knew there were hotkeys for this game. I can't believe I skipped over. Fucking skip. I swear to God, I hate this game so much. That's the second time this happened. The first time in Act 2 is when I skipped over Monica's poem, and now fumbling trying to hit F12, I somehow hit a hotkey that meant instantly skipped the entire line of dialogue. Jesus Christ. This fucking game. It's just like I skipped over the entire Natsuki. Now I'm angry. I'm legitimately angry now. At this fucking laptop. I'm never buying our fucking Apple laptop again, I swear. If I can't even hit F12, then that's just fucking ridiculous. I gotta find this in settings before I start the next episode. Because I can't just fucking skip over everything like that. I know what happens, but I still want to see if there's anything new. I want to be the one in control of the dialogue here. I don't want the fucking computer with its ridiculous button layout to like screw up with it. It's fucking ridiculous. Might as well read over the entire dialogue because I have it all here. But anyway, where's the start? So you should at least look up. Oh wait, it starts. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It's the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why'd you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, do you? Well, do you? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go home crying? Club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Bullshit game. Bullshit laptop. How you getting, Will? How's the writing going? Good. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my phone to Monica. Alright. Good job, Will. I was going ooh in my head while reading. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I literally wrote this poem for Natsuki. I don't know what the game's up about. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't really mean it like it's a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Spent so much time in her own head that she's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's just being indulged like that. She used to be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think... Oh yeah, she probably talks about Yuri's kind here. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for someone a long time. Suddenly a door opens. Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, let's get started sharing poems with each other. Alright. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you really want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I remember we skipped her. So, delete her. So she's telling us to delete whichever character. Anyway, let's read this. Save me. The colors, they won't. They won't what? The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating. I have no clue what the fuck this means. Waveforms. Squeaking. Screeching. Piercing. Sine. Cosine. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a table. Like playing knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Poem of meaninglessness. Of meaningless. Deleter. Hey, Monica. Oh, sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, yeah, can I get a motherfucking, there's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's rant tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thanks for reminding me, Monica. First save of this act. You never know when, who am I talking to? Me. Not Will, but I'm Raven. So, hi. I'm, the player. You don't know my name, but can you hear me? I can hear you. Hold on. Where is, Steam? I want to get the character files. Logo files. Browse. Can you hear me? 353. Can you hear me, text? Where is it? I can hear you. There we go. Edited. Edited. Happy thoughts. That's the picture. Yeah. Let me get a motherfucking. There's the picture. I. What's that? Oh, she was talking to me when I went someone else. Traceback.text. Oh, this is when, like, I fucked up. And then, yeah, those were the, this one, obviously. Sorry, that was the only changes. I don't know why I'm doing this, but. Full screen this. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Tell me you can hear me. I can. I've literally put in the text box anything. Please help me. Alright, thank you. I can hear you. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you can work on. That doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Aha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. All this is the thing. She talks about her pen. And then there's no sound when she's doing it, alright? Is this the part where she gets up super close? Oh, no. That was tomorrow. Aha. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. There's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I, just really like the way that writes. So I wrote the poem with it. And now you're touching it. Aha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I do want to read this special poem. God damn it. Oh, well. Oh, I guess since I went Natsuki route, this is what came. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like it when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like it when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa's too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Beautiful poem, Natsuki. 10 out of 10. What the hell was that? Aren't we supposed to be home now? Anyway. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something to go over today. If everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh yeah, we can skip this. Because this is just about the festival. Ooh, skip. Baya. It was supposed to get slowly darker, but I skipped through the entire thing. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. So we got part way through Act 2 on this recording. On the second session for today, but so far we're in good shape to get the good ending in the next recording, I think. Probably even the next hour recording. But, yeah, we literally have all the requirements so far. we have the pictures, all 9. We went the Natsuki route, which is interesting, because the Natsuki route, you can only go her the first day, and then Yuri takes it away. So, because of her obsessive personality, she also starts fucking with the game, I guess. Because the second day it's registered as you wrote the poem for Yuri, even though it went Natsuki. So that's honestly very interesting. But yeah, so this should be one more recording and I should be done. One more session. I think in the next 2-hour recording session, I might do 2.5 hours like I did today, but I know what I can do is I'll definitely be able to finish the good ending. Not just Act 2, but like the entire good ending in the next hour. And then probably in the hour after that, I can do the third ending and talk about the secrets of the game and the secret lore and stuff, which I have stayed away from. Because there is a lot more to this game than even what I call the second layer, which is basically like Act 2, 3, and 4, where basically the game is fucked up. There's a lot more than that. So, yeah, honestly, after this we'll try School Days, and then once that's done, I'll do Town of Sam. And then maybe after that, I'll head back into Civ. Can't really record Civ during the winter. I just don't have the time to, I guess, or at least I don't really. I think it's good that my channel, or I get a little bit of variety when it comes to games, because I've really only done Civ ever since my channel started, which was like what, around a little more than 2 years ago. Yeah, I think so. So it's honestly, I think it's better. And with I might switch over fully to Civ 6 with the new Rise and Fall DLC. Because I've basically done everything I could for Civ 5. So, I mean, yeah, honestly. So, I might do alternating games. What I'll probably do is, I probably won't continue the other games and do recordings on my laptop now that I have tons of space. Well, maybe not, because I will have to download Civ 6, and that's like 10 gigs, but yeah, I'll probably record downstairs. Yeah, so honestly, yeah, and then, I guess, how it'll go for the rest of the year. During the summer, I should still record. I might record more often than I normally do. I might do like an hour each day, kind of like I did during the last summer, but during the fall, I'm going to be a freshman in college, so I might not, that might be the end of my very last recordings might be during the summer, for those who are still watching this video, if there are any, but honestly, I'll try and find a way. I think I will be able to. It'll just be like, I just won't have a lot of time as much as I do now. I've recorded 2 hours and 30 minutes today, which is quite a lot of time. Some people don't even do that much in a week. So, yeah, honestly, I guess I'm going to end the video here. I mean, we're almost done with this game. Like, I'll have to do a little bit more research on the secrets of the game, because I don't really feel like playing through the entire game. And, just again, after I get the secret ending, just to find, like, something I can easily get online. But, yeah, honestly. So, I guess that's it for this video. See you in a week, then.